If William Ruto will be elected for a second term as the president of the Republic of Kenya, William Ruto will have to contend with Rigathi Gachagua, his former principal assistant. Rigathi Gachagua is one person who has worked with William Ruto, and it fits into this analogy of a crocodile telling you that the hippopotamus is sick and you don't have to doubt it. Rigathi Gachagua has been going through some metamorphosis. He learns every day. He worked under Uhuru Kenyatta, he worked under William Ruto, and as William Ruto was confronting Uhuru Kenyatta, he was busy taking notes. And if you've realized, Rigathi Gachagua is a man who loves taking notes. Even during interviews, he would come with a notebook, lest he forgets something. Now, when you throw something to Rigathi Gachagua, he uses it to his own advantage. So today, Rigathi Gachagua said something that I know has really caught the attention of the government. First, Rigathi is claiming that his life is in danger. And it really baffles me how the government bloggers and the pro-Ruto and Raila broad-based government leaders are answering Rigathi Gachagua. I have seen them saying that, you are making claims that your life is in danger, that your security has been withdrawn or scaled down. But when Uhuru Kenyatta's security was scaled down, you told him to look for G4S. So they're telling him tit for tat. You also look for G4S security. I also read certain comments. Some are telling him that just the other day you told us that you have a lot of money, so use it to acquire for your own security. Now, what people must understand is that we want to uphold our constitution. If the constitution provides that as a former deputy president, he should be accorded state security, then that is what should happen. I'm one person who believes in obeying the law to the letter. But that's not what I want to talk about. Now, many people had thought that when Uhuru Kenyatta came up with a name by the name Fredo King Watieni, of course, through his party, the Jubilee Party, that he would love him or would propose him to be the president of this country. Many had thought that this would wreck the boat. This boat that Rigathi Gachagua is trying to control. Martha Karua is there, Rigathi Gachagua, Eugene Wamalwa, George Natembeya, Kalonzo Musyoka, now Matiang'i. People are also trying to float in the name of David Maraga. So people had thought that maybe this would divide this opposition formation. But now Rigathi Gachagua is clever enough and is telling them that, yes, let Matiang'i come. We will sit down among ourselves and we will decide. Not only that, Rigathi is telling the government that we know that you've got your spies around and we know your dark scheme. So we are not going to reveal our flag bearer any soonest. We are waiting up to 2026 because if we show you our flag bearer, then you will start, your political machinations against him. And it's assuring Kenyans that they are going to remain united. Not only that, Rigathi is also raiding Ruto's, bedroom. The loyal members of parliament who are still in UDA. And Rigathi is telling them, Ruto is a bad man. This UDA party is full of dictatorship. So if you are tired the other side, I'm ready to receive you. And I want you to listen to Rigathi Gachagua, and you will agree with me that Rigathi will forever remain a thorn in Ruto's flesh. He will not give William Ruto a chance, a breathing space. As we watch Rigathi, please subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell, like and share our videos. Kindly listen to Rigathi Gachagua very carefully, and you will know that Rigathi Gachagua, despite the fact that he was a DO, became a member of parliament just once and then just a deputy president for 2 years, he has really learned a lot.
Tumesikiza Wakenya wanasema tupangane, tutafute serikali mpya mzuri ya kusaidia Kenya. na hiyo tunafanya na huyu kiongozi wenu Kalonzo Musyoka, huyu Eugene Wamalwa, George Natembea, Fred Matiang'i, Rigiji yako hapo jikoni ndio na chora maneno. And I want to assure the people of Kenya, we have a formula to give you good leadership. And your son Kalonzo Musyoka is a serious player in that negotiation. Na I want to assure nyinyi watu ya Ukambani, huyu kiongozi wenu na nyinyi tutalegesha heshima yenu kama jamii. Mumetharauliwa miaka mingi sana, si ndio? Si mumetharauliwa sana? Sasa tumeshikana. So watu hapa ni Mount Kenya South na sisi pale, watu ya jamii ya Mlembe wako hapa, Wamaa wako pale, Wakisii wako pale, wanajaribu kutuunganisha ati vile tunaweza kosana mapema. Sisi si wajinga, hakuna hatuwezi kosana. Kwani sisi ni wajinga? Tutakaa namna hiyo hatusemi kitu, tutaongea huko December 2026 tusema ni nani, kwa sababu tukisema saa hii watatukoroga, si ndio? But I want to assure you, the people of Ukambani, we as leaders are patriotic and will do the right thing, and will put our selfish interests aside for the benefit of the people of this great country.
And very many people are now saying that, Rigathi has hinted at a possibility of working with Matiang'i, because many people thought that somehow he had settled on Kalonzo Musyoka and therefore he would push Matiang'i away. But now you see, he's wise enough to tell them, kujeni pamoja, tutapangana. And that's why I'm telling you that he will really give William Ruto problems, because as a government, William Ruto would want to divide that group. And I can tell you, you can take this to the bank. William Ruto must sponsor his candidate. And I've got a feeling that even among those people, Martha Karua, Eugene Wamalwa, Kalonzo Musyoka, George Natembea, Matiang'i, Maraga, and all that, I have a feeling, I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that William Ruto has his person there. He has planted someone there. I know the deep state and the NIS will not rest until they have someone. And you will know when the time comes. William Ruto will have his man, and even in Mount Kenya, he must plant his own person. And the person who will be planted is the most unlikely one. Those people you think have disagreed with William Ruto, those people who are full of political altercation with William Ruto, those are the ones who will be sponsored. But that was Rigathi Gachagua, and is assuring the Kamba community that Kalonzo is in. They are bonding together. He's telling the Mulembe nation, we are in. I think he's also referring to George Natembea, who is also becoming very stronger by the day. Then he's telling the Kisses, Matiang'i is here. So slowly by slowly, he understands that William Ruto has lost touch with the people. If you ask Gen Zs, they will tell you this man is abducting us. If you ask the university students, they will tell you, this guy with his new university funding model, it's not working for us. Twins coming from the same family, maybe in the same university, one finds himself in category 1, the others do what category. So things are not working. I understand that SHA is now improving, but it still has loopholes. Corruption, wastage, dictatorship is still entrenched in the government. And with that, Rigathi understands that Kenyans will be looking for an alternative. And this alternative will be the Wamunyoro camp. And there's only one thing that I don't understand. Wamunyoro is not going to contest as far as the constitution is concerned and his impeachment. But you see what Wamunyoro has done is that he has gone there and is almost the face of the opposition. And our Panga is the one who is now telling them this is what we're supposed to do. That's what I'm telling you, that is going to be a thorn in the flesh to the Ruto administration, and Ruto must contend with him. He's going to give Ruto a run for his money. He's also very rich. He has galvanized the Mount Kenya support base, and he's showing them where to go. And I want you to see how certain leaders are now saying that you cannot stop us from, you know, mingling with Rigathi Gachagua. You cannot stop us from talking to him. He was our deputy president. He was our deputy party leader, because it is a taboo to speak to Rigathi Gachagua. You will automatically become an enemy of Ruto and Kithure Kindiki and Kimani Chungwa and Godfrey Ruku. That is how you earn yourself a tag of an enemy. And many leaders are now saying that even in the upcoming UDA grassroots elections, they are already being pushed out because they are being linked to Rigathi Gachagua. But they are saying it's okay, we don't care. Telling you that Rigathi Gachagua is giving them a safe landing and telling them, kujeni kama mtakikani pale.
It's a wake-up call for the party to put its house in order. Because this problem is not only in Mombasa County. This problem is all over. And by the time we are done with this grassroots election, you will see there will be a lot of problem. If you think that the party is your own property, we will go through other means. There are many other means out there. There is other parties, there is independent. That's what I told the Secretary General of the party. What the SG of the party is trying to do is to link me with Rigathi Gachagua, the former deputy president. In fact, I see in the text, they are calling me that guy for Munyoro. Now, that's me. And SG is using that. Before you kill a dog, you give it a bad name. So that is what he's trying to use. There is no harm in having a friend. Rigathi Gachagua was part and parcel of our team. He campaigned for UDA. He was our deputy president. He has been impeached. He's out there. He's continuing with his politics. There is no one who is going to stop me from talking to him. There is no one who is going to stop me from having a cup of tea with him. Same as Raila Odinga. There is no one who is going to stop me from talking to Raila or having a cup of tea with Raila.
So that tells you, Jichupev is saying that mimi nitaongea na Rigathi Gachagua, you can't stop me. And when you see leaders becoming that obstinate, and they're telling off Ruto, they're telling up the leadership of the UDA, that we will talk, then it tells you that some things are not adding. I saw Mungatana also saying that this UDA has a problem. And you can take it to the bank that by the time they decide to move out of the UDA, they will have to find a safe landing. And it will be the Wamunyoro group. Because don't look at Rigathi Gachagua himself. Some people will be moving there because of Kalonzo. It is going to be a coalition. Because of Kalonzo, they can decide mimi niko Wiper. Others will go there saying, because of Natembeya, mimi niko DAP. Wengine watasema, because of Martha Karua, tuko kwa ile party. And I know the former Attorney General will be there, JB Muturi with DP. And others will go there saying, tuko DP. So do not underestimate that group just because you think you hate Rigathi Gachagua. It's going to be a bigger formation. What we are not sure about now is whether Raila will join them. I have heard Raila and his group say, we have to stabilize the government, we have to work or give William Ruto time to work up to 2027. From there, we don't know what will happen. He might decide to make a U-turn and work with the opposition. So that makes me feel that Rigathi is not a walkover. Rigathi Gachagua, as we have said, has decided to be the head of the opposition. He's rocking the boat from within. That is why members of parliament are now saying, tutaongea na Rigathi whether mnataka mpende msipende. And then he has worked with William Ruto. So many people tend to believe him. Remember, after William Ruto made claims during the 5-day Mount Kenya tour that, Rigathi wanted certain amount of money to go home with during the impeachment, Rigathi allowed him to complete all these allegations. And Rigathi requested for an interview with the KTN. And Rigathi, one by one, exposed William Ruto, the rot, the wastage, dictatorship, corruption. And he was even saying that as he was talking with William Ruto, he recorded the president. Some people said you can't record the president, this man should be arrested and all that. But that died instantly because they never wanted to dare Rigathi Gachagua. They know him. Rigathi can expose you. He's got evidence he was saying so. They have worked together. He knows what is happening. So with all this, Rigathi has become a very difficult man to deal with. He's Ruto's headache. He causes William Ruto sleepless nights. That's why when you hear allegations that someone is after his life, you could somehow believe him. Because we know that in this government, it is a one-man show. We are in a democratic multi-party system, but the powers that be would want us to work as if we are in the Nyayo era. Do you believe that Rigathi Gachagua is going to give Ruto a run for his money? Or do you think it is going to be very easy to deal with Rigathi Gachagua? Because even that formation, the way it is now, the Kizis are saying they are rallying behind Okengo Matiang'i. It means they are there. Kambas are rallying behind Kalonzo Musyoka. Kalonzo is inside there. There is part of the Mulembe nation that is rallying behind Tawe, Natembeya. They are there. Martha Karua and all the Wamunyoro are there. So that formation is not a very easy formation to deal with. And Kenyans are also very tired of this government. I want to humbly submit to you that William Ruto is a worried man. And as we move towards 2027, things are not going to be very easy. The deep state and the NIS are burning the midnight oil just to ensure that they deal with Rigathi Gachagua. This supremacy battle between them is really dangerous for the country. I don't know how it's gonna end, because all of them are it's like they are cut from the same cloth. Very abrasive, go-getter, and political pundits are waiting to see how things are going to transpire as we head 2027.